Hi everybody and welcome back to another tutorial from my Simply series range of books. Today I'm going to be taking you through the Travelling Gypsy from my Simply Gypsy book. I do hope you like it. If you want to know where I got the book from, there'll be a link coming up above my head, or there'll be a quick link in the description bar directly underneath this video. So if you want to know how to play the Travelling Gypsy from Simply Gypsy, then please keep watching. So as usual, I'm going to play it all the way through, then I'll take you through parts of the music. There isn't anything particularly complicated in this. You might see a lot of open strings there. I've done open strings for simplicity, and just because I do actually like the sound of the open strings. It's unlikely that you're going to be using vibrato at this stage anyway, so it doesn't really matter that you're missing out on that. And again, with the sound and the tone, I don't think it's going to make any difference. When you're going from the end of the first bar into the second bar, you might notice that you've got an open E and you're going all the way to a G sharp on a D string. So you've got some string crossing there, but I mean, it doesn't bother me and I don't think it'll bother anyone, but just sort of lift up the bow a little bit, stop the bow and then lift up the bow and then keep bowing again. So what I mean is stop, move, play, rather than, so you don't want to get you don't want to get kind of a draggy sort of A string in the middle, but because it's nice and slow, you can kind of take your own tempo with this. Do you see what I did there? I had a sort of a little break there where I stopped the bow and slightly moved it, stopped the bow, moved my arm and then carried on bowing again. But again, you don't have to keep it to strict time if you want to. So that does give you a little bit of relief to get all the way over there. With that G sharp, just make sure it's in the right position. So it's a third finger on the D string. Third finger goes in its normal place and it's just going to be stretched just a fraction above where that third finger would go. So if third finger normally goes there, if I just put my fourth finger in, take my third finger away, you can see it's sort of another finger notch up from that. So that's where that's going to be for the G sharp. And also you've got G sharps on the E string, so they're tucked right behind the third finger. So the third finger goes in its normal place and the second finger is tucked in right behind where that third finger is for the G sharp. And that is pretty much it for this piece. It's nice and simple. You've got kind of a nice little quaver section or eighth note section in the middle that it's up to you what speed you want to take. So it's up to you if you want to sort of slow it down, speed it up. It's called putting in a bit of rubato. Rubato is Italian for sort of robbing time. So if you're speeding up in one section, you've robbed a little bit of time, then you want to slow down in the next section so you can kind of give that time back so the whole thing sort of evens itself out. So you can put a little bit of rubato in yourself or keep it all the same speed, slow it down, speed it up, whatever you think it kind of this piece sort of suits. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed the Travelling Gypsy. Don't forget to check in the description bar directly underneath this video where you'll see a link to all the other books that I've done, Simply Romantic, Simply Country, that kind of thing. And thank you for watching this video and I'll see you next time.